Alrighty, welcome to Uncle Dave's Brigade. If you're new here, the way I do it is I don't stop the video once I get it started. So hit like, subscribe, post notification bell. Today I've got the Piano Man, Billy Joel, and it's still rock and roll to me. And it's a great hit. And I'll talk about the song and the artist in a minute. But first, let's get to the video. I've got the official video for you today. So let's jump in. I'll stop talking, get to it, music.
What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing? Can't you tell that your tie's too wide?
Your words.
Maybe I should buy some old tab collars. Welcome back to the age of jive. Where have you been hiding out lately, honey? You can't dress trash until you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style? Should I get a set of white wall tires? Are you gonna cruise a miracle mile? Nowadays you can't be too sentimental. Your best bet's a true baby blue continental. Hot funk, cool punk, even if it's old junk, still rock and roll to me. Oh, it doesn't matter what they say in the papers, it's always been the same old scene. There's a new rain in town, but you can't get the sound from a story in a magazine. Ain't that your average teen? How about a pair of pink sidewinders and a bright orange pair of pants? Well, you could really be a Bo Brummel, baby, if you just give it half a chance. Don't waste your money on a new set of speakers. You get more mileage from a cheap pair of sneakers. Next phase, new wave, dance craze. Anyway, it's still rock and roll to me. Alright, Rico! What's the matter with the crowd I'm seeing? Don't you know that they're out of touch? Should I try to be a straight A student? If you are, then you think too much. Don't you know about the new fashion, honey? All you need are looks and a whole lot of money. It's the next phase, new wave, dance craze. Anyway, still rock and roll with me. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me.
Well, let me tell you about this song. Billy was saying what was happening at this time. This was in July of 1980 that it went to #1. So right around that time, Billy was being criticized in the media, and he was talking there about the papers and the magazine. He was talking about being criticized by the critics for being middle of the road rock and roll. He was just kind of passe, milquetoast, kind of music. And um, at this time, the end of disco was coming to a close. And new wave, people like the Police and the Cars and people like them were coming into a prominence. And he answered and said, "Hey, it's still. It may sound funny to some of you guys, and my music may sound funny to you too, or you may feel like I'm just, but it's all rock and roll to me." And he was just letting them know that he's still in the game. He still can produce hits. It's all music. It's all rock and roll. It's just a different way it's packaged. And that was his take on it. And that's the way he thought about it. He said it's still basically rock and roll. It's just taking on different form. So he had some few things to say about that in the song. So he was kind of hitting back at them for being critical of his music and his um, media, middle of the road music. I mean, let's face it. Billy Joel is not a heavy rocker, and his music is on the soft side in most cases. But this one was a little peppier and a little more up. And in fact, this one was his first #1 hit of all the songs that he's done. This one hit #1 July 1980 and went platinum, and that's 2 million plus in sales. So, that proved to him that he could hit a #1 song if he wanted to. So that was his take on it, and he had several many hits after this one, but he wanted to kind of hit back. And he said in an interview, he said, "You know what?" He said, "My neighborhood where I grew up, and I think he grew up in New Jersey." He said that you hit us, I hit you back, and he said that's what I did in the song. So I took it back at him and proved them wrong that he could be a hit maker if he wanted to be. So that's a little bit about him. Now I've done Billy Joel's Piano Man, the all-time classic. I'll put a card up here or at the end of the screen so you can see that reaction. Stick around and watch for that. So if you would hit like, subscribe, post notification bell, please, and keep me on the tube. Thanks a lot. Thanks for dropping by, and I appreciate all of you who have signed up. Can see me.